Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Rochelle, and welcome back to I Be Playing Portal. So, first of all, I have a different microphone this time. Hopefully it's better, because last time it was a bit muddled, so let me know down in the comments. Secondly, I didn't, like last episode I had a couple of cuts just because my computer kind of did some things. I did not cut anything with those cuts. It was mostly just loading or a couple of parts where it skipped. I think I've solved that issue this time, but the loading screens still might be a bit longer. So I'll deal with those when I get to them. Other than that, that's it. That's all for the before the episode starts-ness. That's words. So last time I went through portal chambers 1 through 8, I think. I think this was 8. And now we're off to the next test chamber. Here we go. There we go. This elevator always takes a little bit to move before it actually starts moving. And we're loading. Ah, we're back.
The Enrichment Center regrets to inform you that this next test is impossible. Make no attempt to solve it.
Yeah, but you always make an attempt to solve it, Gladys. Always. Also, do not get hit in the head with the weighted cube. Ooh, sorry. Weighted cube. Don't hit yourself in the head with it. So lovely in Emancipation Grid here. Which, if you placed a portal, would clear it whenever you go through it. So, you can't place portals through it. You can't place a portal and then walk through it because it clears it. And also, the cube just goes bye-bye if you try and walk through it that way. So, we're gonna work around that.
The Enrichment Center offers its most sincere apologies on the occasion of this unsolvable test environment.
It's not unsolvable, Gladys. You gave us a window, which makes it not unsolvable. No cameras here? Yeah, no. Always walk through that frontwards because you could walk through it backwards, but you start falling before the cube does, and it's...
If we were fantastic. You remain
not
resolute and resourceful in an atmosphere of extreme pessimism.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, don't walk through that portal backwards because you will fall before the cube was, and most times you'll still be holding onto the cube when you go through the portal. Sometimes you're not, so it's much easier just to walk through that portal in the frontwards direction. That's a way to say forward. But it works. And we're loading again. Yeah, these are still pretty long. And we're back.
Hello again. To reiterate,
Don't forget the camera.
Momentum.
Yep, well, don't forget the camera. It's right up there that it already fell. You can also pick it up and drop it. Oh, here. Place a portal and then drop it to the portal, through the portal, and whoosh, out it goes. Just like you will. Whoosh, out you came. Out you went? I don't know. Test chamber 10. Messing with momentum. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. That's where the orange one is. Also, yes, you can place portals when you are flying through the air. It is very handy because you will definitely need to use that later. Oh yeah. The orange portal will appear down there, and all of a sudden, this wall starts moving. All you do, move my mouse around, is go all the way down and across. And no, you will not make it up to the top. At least I never have.
In layman's terms, speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out.
Thank you, Gladys. Speedy thing, which apparently that is me. Also, if you go in one direction and the portal, like if you go into one portal upside down, you will come out the other portal upside down. So it can be disorienting. But usually it's okay. Usually it's okay. Are you gonna move, elevator? There you go. Up, up, up to the next test chamber. Up, 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 up. And away we go. Again. And we're back. Also the loading screens, you'll notice that you could actually see them this time, and that's because I'm capturing them in a slightly different way than last time. Don't forget that video camera. It's kind of easy to forget. Also, don't immediately walk through here because you will hurt yourself. Look it! There you are, right up there. I don't think there's any other video cameras in this room. No. But make sure you do go through the portal when you can. Place one right up there. And then wait for the portal to appear over here again. Because you have to wait for the gun to spin, the portal gun. The other half of the portal to spin around. Look it, you can see the plasma ball going back and forth through that. And here we go. To the next part. I highly recommend if you go through that second time placing a portal immediately, because that way it turns on to the little thingy right there. Also don't stand in front of it, like, because you can easily get hit in the head by the other plasma ball that shoots out. I totally have done that before. This is not where you need to go this time. I have done that many a time. You actually need to go onto the new platform here. That is what the plasma ball turned on. So you can pick up the next part of the portal gun. There's actually an achievement for getting the completed portal gun, I think is what the achievement is for. First time I played through this game, didn't give me the achievement for some reason. I have no idea why. At all.
The device is now more valuable than the organs and combined incomes of everyone in subject hometown here.
Yeah, I have no idea why it didn't give me the achievement, the first time I played through it. Like, I went through and got, like, all the other achievements for, like, that just happen when you play through the game. Didn't get that one, though. I have no idea. So if that does happen to you and you just miss it, if you load, like, a level right before this chamber and just play through it, you can get the, portal, the achievement that way, which is what I did. Also, now that you have both halves of the portal gun, there is an achievement for falling 10,000 feet or something, it's called reaching terminal velocity. So if you place two portals, one on the ceiling and one on the floor, and then jump in, you could fall for infinity and just get those two portals. I mean, that one achievement by just falling for infinity through the two portals. What I did is after I hit this point, I just kind of let it run for a while because it takes a few minutes to reach that point. But I already have that achievement, so this is not helpful to me at all. There we go. I'm no longer falling. And yeah, to get out of it, just make a new portal. Then you hit the floor again. And now we go off to the next test chamber. Whee! That was test chamber 10 we just finished. The next few, I think, aren't too bad. Yeah. Oh no, that was test chamber 11. We're on test chamber 12 now.
Get ready to fling yourself. Fling into space.
Okay, so apparently we're flinging ourselves somewhere. I like how the different parts of each puzzle are numbered just so you kind of know where you're going. Oops, don't fall immediately. But apparently, like she said, we're going to use momentum and fling ourselves to places. Yeah, it's very handy that you're able to shoot the portals while falling, because that way if you're falling straight down, you could reposition the ones you need to go underneath you. So there's a button up there. We need to get the button. Oh, and look! All of a sudden, this lovely little angled one. So we have the orange one there. And we need to fall through the blue one. Woo! Boink. And take the cube, and if you run and jump I think if you run and just fall anyways, it's close enough that you'll just fall to the place with the button. And all you'll have to do is relaunch yourself up there. Just like that.
Whee.
Yes, that is. Whee! And on to the next chamber. Here we go. Elevator. There we go. Yeah, for some reason the elevator does not move immediately. Not quite sure why. Oh well. We'll worry about that one later. I think I'm not going to worry about it. And we're back. Okay. I think I'm just going to be cutting those editing screens out, but you'll already know that.
Now that you are in control of both portals, this next test could take a very, very long time.
Because apparently...
If you become lightheaded from thirst, feel free to pass out. An intubation associate will be dispatched to revive you with peptic salve and adrenaline.
Apparently, we can't solve anything unless we have some sort of guidance, and don't get hit in the head with neither the plasma ball or the weighted cube. Also, don't forget the video camera right there. But it's not helpful to actually getting where I need to go, which is... Oh, that was a little too many presses. Okay, there we go. Cube is now unbuttoned. We can now go through the door. So first of all, plasma, shooting, and second of all, we need 2 cubes, and there's only one here. That's because you need that cube. So we shot an orange portal here, so an orange portal here will get me this cube. Looky there! And now we need to get rid of this video camera.
Testing apparatus destroyed.
That's unnecessary. And is there any other video cameras? Not that I can see. Okay, so to place these portals so you get it right on the button for the cube on the button fairly easily is the 1 and 2 little number showers. If you do that and then do that, the portal will the cube will land on the button fairly as straight on as possible with how you placed it also. And don't forget the orange dots to show you where you need to place these portals. I recommend not placing this portal first, because if you're standing in front of the other portal, you will kill yourself. I have done that before. So just gotta wait for the next plasma ball to come through. Woo! And now we place that there, a blue one here, and we fall onto the platform. Oh good, I actually made the platform this time. Also, there's a radio right there for that achievement. And now this lovely cube will go right there. Now we can get out. Now you can either place a portal on the wall above it or the wall on the same wall. The wall just above the door or the ceiling above the door. I recommend putting it on the ceiling because if you just go like this and place it underneath you, you kind of launch yourself forward and you miss the little stand.
As part of a previously mentioned required
Don't forget this guy.
protocol, we can no longer lie to you. When the testing is over, you will be missed.
Like, how's the testing going to end there, Gladys? I don't know. We'll find out in the next one. I'll find out in the next one. And we're back. Okay, so test chamber 14. Death water, plasma cubes,
All subjects
the whole
intending
9
to handle
yards.
high-energy gamma leaking portal technology must be informed that they may be informed of applicable regulatory compliance issues. No further compliance information is required or will be provided, and you are an excellent test subject.
So sometimes you can make it up the stairs right at the beginning. Sometimes you don't. Well, if you don't, you just place a portal like here and here on the ceiling or someplace, and it's pretty easy to get up here. Now here, the cube is on this lovely stand, and we can't quite portal there, but we can fly. This is one of those times that you may or may not need to readjust where you place your portal when you come out, so you get just enough momentum. And that one usually you'll have to, if you place it right underneath you, you will have to place a second portal right before you land. Else, there's another way you could do this, is when the stairs are down before you grab the cube, you place the orange portal either on that wall, or your blue portal, and then you place the opposing portal down here when the stairs are down and just fall through there, and that gives you plenty enough momentum to get to that thing without having to place a second portal. So now we take this cube. We put it way back on that button down there, where we started. Well, just to the right of where we started. Yeah, that is the right. And plop. Now we have the next area. Oops, up. Sorry about that. And this next area, look at this. Look at how lovely this is. Now, there are two options here. We can platform across, or we can just portal across. Oh, did not mean to walk back through that one. Now, you remember we saw the little plasma receptacle earlier? Well, here's the plasma ball that we have to get there. Which portal did I place farther down? A blue one. So, the orange portal, we'll go here. We're gonna just put the orange portal here. Now, let's not lose the orange portal, because that's the one that will take, that the plasma ball will come from. So you can actually, if you line the blue portal up on the other side like that, there is enough time for you to, almost got hit in the head with that. There's enough time for you to go through and avoid the plasma ball, or you can platform back, which it's totally possible to do. Oh, just also still don't get hit by the plasma ball. It's still an option. But yeah, you could either platform back or sneak through the portal, avoiding the plasma ball. But remember, your orange portal, in my case, well, my orange portal in my case, is the one that is capturing the plasma ball, so it's, I can only place the blue portal right up there for the thing. Look at,
very good. A
there we go.
complimentary victory lift has been activated in the main chamber.
Test chamber 14, and we are on to the next one in the next episode. There are a few settings I still need to adjust for that one. I did a test run earlier, and when I went past this I had a couple issues, so I'll have to fix settings again. But if you're not recording things in the background like I am, the settings are really easy to fix, and so you just go to your compatibility, and like you could switch the compatibility for the execution file for the game running, and if you switch that down to Windows 7, I found will run Portal just fine if you're not doing anything else in the background. It doesn't skip like where it auto-saves. I think when it skips, it's kind of where it auto-saves and the game freezes and up a little bit, which is what happened a couple times last episode. So Windows 7 compatibility works just fine if you're not recording. I have mine down to, I think, Windows XP Service Pack 3. If you're on Windows 10, it gives you a list from like, it gives you Windows 8, Windows 7, Vista, XP Service Pack 3, XP Service Pack 2, and even earlier compatibility versions. But so for in my case, I just needed it. Oops, bumped my mic. My case, I just needed it down to Windows XP, and I think it's Service Pack 3 is what it's running on, and it hasn't given me any skipping issues where there would have been an autosave feature. The loading screens are a little longer, but that's not the end of the world or anything. But if you're just playing it through, and it's all of a sudden, and you're running it like on Windows 10 or Windows 8, and it's just skipping a couple places, go to the Portal file in your Steam apps folder, and go into the Steam apps, go to Portal, and once you click inside the Portal folder, there's the hl2.exe, that's the execution file for Portal, and right click on that, go down to Properties, go to the Compatibility tab, and then hit Run in the checkbox for Run in Compatibility Mode, click on Windows 7, and you shouldn't have any more skipping issues where it would autosave. So, I might make a video about that, and if I do, I will link the video below in the description just showing you how to get to that. Otherwise, there was a probably very not well worded example, not directions of how to fix your compatibility. But this time, I am going to call the episode here. In the description below, there will be a link to that video if I make it. I should make it. I'll probably make it now. And that's the end of this episode. So, let me know if the mic is any better in the comments. And let me know if I have missed any of the video cameras or if there are any future ones coming up. And other than that, I be playing Portal. Actually, I be Sarah Rochelle. And I be playing Portal, and I will see you. I won't see you at all. Bye. That was an ending. Let's save.